What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another reaction video. All right, so we got to get into some things because it is getting messy. All right, so the streets and the people are not letting up on Charlamagne and these allegations. It feels like every couple of years, this Jessica Reid situation comes back up to hunt Charlamagne. So now the latest in this whole trilogy saga, situation, if we will, is there's this audio that has resurfaced, this alleged audio of Charlamagne saying that he used Spanish Fly to sleep with a girl back in the day. Now, honestly, if you're asking me, it's no alleged. It's definitely him on the Brilliant Idiots podcast talking about how he slipped some Spanish Fly into this girl's drink and basically slept with her. Now, if you don't know what Spanish Fly is, it's kind of like an enhancement. Like it's kind of like poppers. Like it's like a sexual enhancement. Like it puts women in the mood. And it makes men think things go really, really stiff, and it just kind of creates this mood to have sex. But which also interesting, Spanish Fly is made from beetles. It's a whole thing. You got to go look it up. But anyway, so that's what Spanish Fly is, right? So it's a sexual enhancement kind of drug, honestly. And he basically said that he slipped this into her drink. So we're going to react to that. And no word on if it is, if Jessica Reid was the girl or not. But it's interesting that now this audio has come back up, given the fact that he has been accused of taking advantage of Jessica Reid. Now, the Jessica Reid case is honestly closed, but in the court of public opinion, the people are not letting this go. They want to see Charlamagne off of the Breakfast Club. They want to see him off of iHeart, and they want him to pay. And I don't think the people are going to stop until this happens. So let's get into what he said. Then we'll talk, because I haven't listened to this whole thing. I've listened to a little bit of it, but I was saving it for you all. So I want to hear what exactly he said, and then we'll assess, we'll assess what's said after. Okay, so let's just get into it because I'm excited. Let's get to the video. All right.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I got this girl real drunk, and I fought.
That sentence sounds.
You got the girl real drunk and you banged her. Okay, that sounds like Jessica Reid.
No, I did.
I got her drunk.
I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly.
Ooh.
Shut up. Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They sell it in the Spanish store.
Just because they sell it in the sex store does not mean that it's okay for you to use it on to a girl that does not know that she's being drugged, because it's still a drug. Oh my God.
I had to fucking.
They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J shit. So in my mind, I don't know if it really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a fucker too. Right? So she was drunk and shit, and we had sex and shit, and like a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you run a train on it. That's rape. Yeah. Okay. So right. So
if it's just one-on-one, it ain't rape.
Yeah. So the next
trains are rape.
So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, we had sex. She said, okay, well, I'm glad it was you. Then a couple days later, she's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? Because one of my stupid cousins was going around saying he f***ed, which he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. Okay. I was there the whole time. Yeah. He did not. Yeah. He looked at her naked, but he didn't f***, right? So I'm telling her, no, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another.
Nigga, she was in a real bad situation. She didn't know that she had been drugged. I mean, you didn't make that very clear. Did she know that happened to her? Charlamagne, this does not sound good. I don't know about y'all, but this ain't looking good for Charlamagne. I mean, if the networks get a hold of this, I mean, this doesn't sound good, and this definitely doesn't look good for the, the allegations. I mean, this is just proof right here that you probably took advantage of Jessica Reid. Charlamagne, you're looking like a predator right here. Like, how do you go online and say something like this? See, this is where, a lot of these personalities, they feel like being open and telling their truth and doing this. This is where it backfires. Like, you're talking too much at this point. You know what I mean? And you're not making any sense. You're actually digging a deep hole for yourself. Granted, the case with Jessica Reid is over. So, you got what you got out of that. But the people are still gunning for him, and so this could come back to haunt Charlamagne in a very nasty way. Let's keep listening.
Compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her. I did not rape her.
Hey, if it was any of your cousins or friends who have been raped,
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but listen,
was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah, she wasn't like, she was like one of those drunks where,
Oh my gosh, she was definitely passed out. She was definitely incoherent. She didn't know what was going on. Like this, I feel like it's kind of secretly a crime on its own. Like, why hasn't no one came forward? I feel like, and if you've done it once, you've definitely done it twice. This is some tea. I don't know about y'all, but this is definitely some tea, Charlamagne. This ain't looking good.
She was one of those drunks where, like, she was one of those drunks where she was like, she wasn't coherent, but she was up.
I just said she wasn't coherent at all. I just said that.
When your girls is like, when you're blacked out, like that, don't know what the fuck's going on type shit.
Blacked out and don't know what's going on. So it sounds like she was raped. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, if I was Charlamagne, I'd be trying to get this off of the internet any way I can, because that doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. And Charlamagne, I don't know, bro. I think that you talk too much. And I think that if at any point, you better hope there's no other women out there that want to try to come forward, because this definitely could be used against you in the court of law. And I definitely feel like it could be the end of Charlamagne. And at some point, I do feel like the people are going to get what they want. They want to see Charlamagne punished and removed. And honestly, he should. If you're out here taking advantage of women like this and sleeping with them, and they don't even know that they're sleeping with you, and they don't even know how many people that they've slept with, that's not cool. That is definitely right. Okay? So Charlamagne, I like Charlamagne, but I can't rock with him with this, because I would never slip something in somebody's drink without them knowing. It's one thing to be like, all right, let's try this, let's do this, and let's see where it takes us. But if the person doesn't know that they're being drugged, I mean, that's kind of weird. So, Charlamagne, you got some explaining to do. And I think the people should send this over to your management, because that's a little weird. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it's a bit bizarre. And I think it's a little sleazy, dirty. And I don't know. Do you guys think that Charlamagne should be canceled? I think after something like this, that is weird. Because I feel like this is not the first time you've done it, especially coupled with the Jessica Reid story. This adds validity to what she said. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.